Have you ever walked into a room full of people and felt like you were on the outside looking in? Like no matter what you do, you just don't fit in? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. There's a reason why you feel this way, and it's not because something is wrong with you. It's because you're different, set apart, chosen for a purpose that's bigger than you can imagine. Picture this. You're at a family gathering, surrounded by loved ones, yet you feel an inexplicable distance. Conversations flow around you, but you struggle to connect. It's like there's a barrier, an invisible wall that keeps you from truly fitting in. It's not that you don't love them or that they don't love you. It's just that your soul resonates on a different frequency, one that not everyone can tune into. Maybe it's at work, where your ideas seem too radical, too forward-thinking for your colleagues to grasp. Or in your social circle, where the things that matter deeply to you, your faith, your calling, your sense of purpose, are met with blank stares or polite nods. You're not imagining things. This is real, and it's deeply personal. The truth is, being chosen means you're set apart, marked by God for something extraordinary, and that often means walking a path that others can't see or understand. Stay with us as we dive into the 10 reasons why chosen ones don't fit anywhere. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why you feel this way, but you'll also embrace the unique purpose that God has placed on your life. You're not just different, you're chosen. Let's begin with the first reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere. Deep spiritual awareness. Chosen ones possess a heightened spiritual awareness that sets them apart from others. This awareness isn't just about being more religious or having a strong faith. It's about perceiving the world through a spiritual lens that others might not even recognize exists. Imagine being in a crowded room where everyone is enjoying themselves, laughing and engaging in lighthearted conversations. But for you, there's something more happening beneath the surface. You can sense the unspoken tensions, the underlying emotions, the spiritual atmosphere of the place. It's like having an extra sense, one that allows you to pick up on things that others are completely oblivious to. I recall a friend of mine, Sarah, who always seemed to know when something was off during our church gatherings. She would often pull aside someone who seemed perfectly fine to everyone else and ask them how they were really doing. 9 times out of 10, she would uncover deep struggles or pain that person was experiencing. Sarah's spiritual sensitivity was a gift, but it also made her feel different, sometimes even isolated. People would often say she was too intense, too serious, or too in tune with things that others didn't see as important. This deep spiritual awareness can make social interactions challenging. While others might be talking about the latest TV show or their weekend plans, you might be preoccupied with thoughts about the state of someone's soul, the direction of your life, or the presence of God in the room. It's not that you don't enjoy lighter topics, but your mind naturally gravitates towards deeper, more meaningful discussions. This can create a gap between you and others, making it hard to feel truly connected. However, this spiritual awareness is a profound gift. It allows you to minister to others in ways that are deeply impactful. You can offer prayers, insights, and support that come from a place of true understanding and empathy. It's a gift that enables you to see beyond the surface and address the real needs of those around you. This heightened awareness also means you are often more attuned to God's presence and guidance in your life. You might experience moments of profound clarity where you feel God's direction so strongly it moves you to tears. These experiences are deeply personal and can be hard to explain to others who haven't felt the same way. But with this gift comes a solitude. Not everyone will understand your experiences or your perceptions. You might find yourself feeling alone in a crowded room, not because you are physically isolated, but because your spiritual experiences set you apart. Embrace this awareness, for it is part of what makes you a chosen one. It allows you to navigate your spiritual journey with a depth and richness that others may never experience. While it might make you feel out of place at times, remember that this awareness is a divine gift, a testament to your unique calling and purpose. You are set apart for a reason, and your deep spiritual awareness is a crucial part of that divine design. But this deep spiritual awareness is just the beginning of why you might not fit in. Another reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their unique life experiences. These experiences shape who you are and set you apart in profound ways. Chosen ones often go through trials and challenges that others can't quite relate to. These experiences are not just random events. They are divinely orchestrated to mold and prepare you for your specific calling. While others might have more conventional life paths, your journey is marked by significant highs and lows that create a depth of character and resilience. Take, for example, the story of John. From a young age, John faced numerous hardships. He grew up in a turbulent household, moved through foster care, and experienced homelessness as a teenager. These experiences could have easily broken him, but instead, they shaped him into a compassionate, strong, and deeply empathetic individual. John's early life was marked by pain and struggle, but it was these very struggles that prepared him for his later role in ministry, where he was able to connect with and support those going through similar trials. Your unique life experiences can make it difficult to relate to others who have not walked the same path. While they discuss their childhood vacations or college memories, you might have stories that are vastly different, filled with trials that taught you resilience, faith, and reliance on God. These differences can create a sense of disconnection, making you feel like an outsider. However, these unique experiences also equip you with a perspective that is invaluable. They give you a deep understanding of suffering, compassion for others, and a strength that can only come from overcoming significant obstacles. You have insights and wisdom that can help others in their own struggles, making you a beacon of hope and strength. It's important to recognize that these experiences are part of God's plan for your life. They are meant to refine you, to draw you closer to Him, and to prepare you for the work He has set before you. While they might make you feel different, they also make you uniquely qualified to fulfill your purpose. Reflect on the story of Joseph in the Bible. He endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, all of which were incredibly challenging experiences. Yet these very experiences prepared him to become a powerful leader in Egypt, ultimately saving many lives, including those of his own family. Joseph's life is a testament to how God uses our unique experiences, no matter how difficult, to shape us for His greater purpose. Embrace your unique life experiences. They are the fabric of your story, the evidence of God's work in your life. They set you apart, but they also equip you with the tools and insights needed to fulfill your divine purpose. Remember, you are not defined by your past, but rather you are shaped by it, prepared and strengthened for the journey ahead. These unique experiences mold you, but they also make you stand out in ways that others might not understand. The third reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is due to their different priorities and values. When you're chosen by God, your life is guided by principles and goals that might seem foreign or even impractical to those around you. As a chosen one, your priorities often revolve around your faith, your relationship with God, and your commitment to living out His purpose for your life. These priorities can be at odds with mainstream culture, which often emphasizes material success, social status, and personal gratification. Think about Mary, a dedicated woman of faith. While her friends pursued careers that promised high salaries and societal recognition, Mary felt a deep calling to serve as a missionary. She chose to live a simpler life, focusing on helping others and spreading the message of Christ. Her values of humility, service, and spiritual growth guided her decisions, often setting her apart from her peers, who couldn't understand why she would give up so much for something they saw as less rewarding. Your values might lead you to make choices that seem unconventional or even confusing to others. For example, you might prioritize spending time in prayer and worship over social events, or choose to invest your resources in charitable causes instead of personal luxuries. These choices reflect a heart aligned with God's will, but they can also create a gap between you and those who don't share the same values. This difference in priorities can make social interactions challenging. Conversations with friends or colleagues might revolve around topics that don't resonate with you. While others are excited about the latest tech gadgets or vacation plans, you might be more concerned with spiritual growth, community service, or understanding God's plan for your life. This can lead to feelings of isolation as you struggle to find common ground. However, it's important to remember that these values are a core part of your identity as a chosen one. They reflect your commitment to a higher calling and a deeper purpose. Your priorities are not dictated by the world, but by the Word of God. This is a powerful testament to your faith and dedication. Living by these values also means you become a witness to those around you. Your life, guided by different priorities, serves as a beacon of God's love and purpose. You might inspire others to reevaluate their own values and seek a deeper relationship with God. While you might feel out of place at times, your steadfastness in living out your values can have a profound impact on those who observe your life. Embrace your different priorities and values. They are what make you unique and set apart for God's work. While they might make you feel like you don't fit in, they also affirm your identity as a chosen one, dedicated to living out a divine purpose. Your commitment to these values is a testament to your faith and a powerful witness to the world. Having different values can make you feel like a misfit, but there's more to it. Another reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their strong sense of purpose. When you're chosen by God, your life is guided by a clear, compelling mission that drives your actions and decisions. This sense of purpose can be so powerful that it sets you apart from those who lack such direction. Having a strong sense of purpose means you are deeply aware of the path God has laid out for you. This purpose isn't just a vague idea or a fleeting passion. It's a divinely inspired calling that shapes every aspect of your life. It gives you a reason to get up in the morning, to face challenges with courage, and to persevere even when the road gets tough. Consider the story of David. From a young age, he felt called to leadership and service to God. Even as a shepherd boy, he knew his life had a greater purpose. This sense of purpose guided him through the highs and lows of his journey, from defeating Goliath to enduring the trials of being pursued by King Saul. Despite the hardships, David's unwavering sense of purpose kept him focused on God's plan for his life. Your strong sense of purpose can make you stand out in a world that often lacks direction. While others might be content with drifting through life, focusing on temporary pleasures and short-term goals, you are driven by a vision that goes beyond the here and now. This can create a disconnect with those around you who don't understand or share your level of commitment. For instance, you might choose to spend your time and resources in ways that reflect your purpose, such as volunteering for a cause you believe in, investing in spiritual growth, or pursuing a career that aligns with your calling. These choices might seem puzzling or even impractical to others, but for you, they are essential steps on your God-given path. This strong sense of purpose can also lead to moments of solitude. You might find yourself walking a path that few others are willing to tread. The sacrifices you make, the risks you take, and the goals you pursue might set you apart from friends and family. This can be a lonely journey, but it's also a deeply fulfilling one, as you know you're living out God's will for your life. Moreover, your sense of purpose gives you a resilience and determination that are inspiring to others. People might not always understand your choices, but they can see the passion and conviction with which you live your life. Your dedication can serve as a powerful testimony to the impact of living with a divine purpose. Embrace your strong sense of purpose. It is a precious gift from God, a guiding light that directs your steps and fuels your spirit. While it might make you feel different or isolated at times, it is also what empowers you to make a meaningful impact in the world. Remember, your purpose is not just for your own fulfillment, but also for the glory of God and the benefit of others. This strong sense of purpose can be isolating, but it's also empowering. The fifth reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their intense inner life. When you're chosen by God, your inner world is rich and vibrant, filled with deep thoughts, emotions, and reflections that set you apart from others. Chosen ones often have a profound connection with their inner selves. This connection is characterized by a constant dialogue with God, introspection, and contemplation. Your inner life is where you find strength, guidance, and solace. But it can also be a source of isolation, as others may not understand the depth and intensity of your inner experiences. Imagine the story of Rachel, a woman who spends hours in prayer and meditation each day. Her friends often marvel at her dedication, but they don't fully grasp the profound peace and clarity she gains from these moments. Rachel's inner life is a sanctuary where she communes with God, seeking His wisdom and direction. While this deep spiritual practice enriches her soul, it also makes it difficult for her to relate to those who don't share the same level of spiritual engagement. Your intense inner life means you often find yourself lost in thought, pondering life's deeper questions and seeking God's will in everything you do. This can make you appear distant or preoccupied to others who might not understand the significance of your inner journey. They might see you as overly serious or detached, not realizing that your focus on your inner life is what keeps you grounded and aligned with your divine purpose. This deep inner life also means you experience emotions on a profound level. Joy, sorrow, peace, and turmoil are felt deeply within your soul. While others might brush off certain experiences, you find yourself contemplating their spiritual significance, searching for God's message in every situation. This emotional intensity can be overwhelming at times, making it hard to connect with others who might not share the same depth of feeling. However, this intense inner life is a vital part of what makes you a chosen one. It allows you to develop a close personal relationship with God, hearing His voice and feeling His presence in ways that others might not. Your inner life is a wellspring of inspiration, wisdom, and strength, providing you with the resources you need to navigate the challenges of life. This rich inner world also equips you to minister to others in a unique way. Because you have spent so much time in introspection and communion with God, you can offer deep, thoughtful insights and compassionate understanding to those who are struggling. Your words and actions carry a weight and authenticity that can only come from a well-nourished inner life. Embrace your intense inner life. It is a precious gift that connects you deeply with God and empowers you to live out your calling. While it might make you feel different or misunderstood, it is also a source of great strength and wisdom. Your inner journey is an essential part of your identity as a chosen one, guiding you and enriching your spiritual walk. Your inner life is a source of strength, but it can also make you feel separate from the world around you. The sixth reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their resistance to worldly ways. When you're chosen by God, you are called to live by a different set of standards, guided by spiritual principles rather than societal norms. Chosen ones often find themselves at odds with the values and behaviors that dominate the world around them. While society may prioritize wealth, power, and pleasure, you are focused on integrity, humility, and faithfulness. This fundamental difference in perspective can make you feel like a misfit in a world that seems to be moving in the opposite direction. Consider the story of Daniel in the Bible. Living in a foreign land with customs and practices that contradicted his faith, Daniel refused to conform. He didn't eat the royal food. He continued to pray despite the threat of persecution, and he remained steadfast in his devotion to God. Daniel's resistance to worldly ways set him apart and often put him at odds with those around him, but it also brought him closer to God and ultimately led to his elevation and favor in the kingdom. Your resistance to worldly ways is not just about rejecting certain behaviors. It's about living a life that reflects your commitment to God's principles. This might mean making choices that are unpopular or misunderstood. For instance, you might choose honesty over profit, kindness over competition, or simplicity over extravagance. These choices can make you stand out and sometimes even lead to criticism or alienation. This resistance often requires a great deal of courage and conviction. It's not easy to swim against the tide of popular opinion, especially when it means facing judgment or exclusion. But your commitment to living a life that honors God gives you the strength to stand firm. You know that your identity and worth are not defined by the world's standards, but by your relationship with God. Living this way can be lonely. While others are chasing after the latest trends, status symbols, and fleeting pleasures, you are focused on eternal truths and lasting values. This can create a sense of distance between you and those who don't share your perspective. It might feel like you are walking a narrow path, one that few choose to follow. However, this resistance to worldly ways is also what makes you a light in the darkness. Your life serves as a powerful testimony to the difference that faith can make. People may not always understand your choices, but they can see the integrity, peace, and joy that come from living according to God's will. Your example can inspire others to seek a deeper, more meaningful life. Embrace your resistance to worldly ways. It is a vital part of your calling as a chosen one. While it might set you apart and make you feel different, it also aligns you with God's purpose and plan. Your commitment to spiritual principles over societal norms is a testament to your faith and dedication, and it is through this resistance that you shine the brightest. This resistance to worldly ways sets you apart, but also defines your path. The seventh reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their high standards and expectations. When you're chosen by God, you are called to a higher level of excellence in all aspects of life, which can set you apart from others. Chosen ones often hold themselves and those around them to elevated standards. These standards are not just about moral or ethical behavior, but extend to all areas of life, including work, relationships, and personal growth. You strive for excellence because you understand that your life is a reflection of God's glory, and you want to honor Him in everything you do. Take the story of Nehemiah as an example. Nehemiah was tasked with rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, a monumental job that required extraordinary dedication and precision. He set high standards for the work, ensuring that it was done with integrity and excellence. Nehemiah's high expectations drove him and his team to complete the wall in record time despite facing opposition and discouragement. Your high standards might mean you expect honesty, integrity, and dedication from yourself and others. In your professional life, this might translate to a commitment to quality and diligence, even when shortcuts and mediocrity are the norm. In your personal life, you might seek deep, meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and shared values rather than superficial connections. This pursuit of excellence can sometimes lead to frustration and disappointment. Not everyone shares your commitment to high standards, and this can create tension in your relationships and interactions. You might feel let down when others don't meet your expectations, or you might struggle with feeling isolated because of your own self-imposed high standards. However, it's important to recognize that these high standards are part of your divine calling. They push you to grow, improve, and continually seek God's best for your life. They are a reflection of your desire to honor God and to fulfill His purpose with the utmost integrity and excellence. Living by high standards also means you set an example for others. Your dedication to doing things right, even when it's hard, can inspire and challenge those around you. People may not always understand or appreciate your high standards, but they can see the results of your efforts in the quality of your work, the depth of your relationships, and the strength of your character. Embrace your high standards and expectations. They are not a burden, but a blessing that guides you towards excellence. While they might make you feel different or isolated at times, they also set you apart as someone committed to living a life that honors God in every way. Your high standards are a testament to your faith and dedication, and they play a crucial role in fulfilling your divine purpose. Having high standards can be both a blessing and a burden, but it's part of what makes you unique. The eighth reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is their prophetic insight and visions. When you're chosen by God, you may receive divine revelations and insights that set you apart from those around you. Prophetic insights and visions are special gifts from God, providing you with glimpses of His plans and purposes. These revelations can come through dreams, strong impressions, or a deep knowing in your spirit. They are meant to guide you, encourage others, and reveal God's will in various situations. However, these prophetic experiences can also make you feel different and misunderstood. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph received prophetic dreams that foretold his future position of leadership and his family bowing down to him. Sharing these dreams led to misunderstandings, jealousy, and ultimately his brothers selling him into slavery. Despite the hardships, Joseph's prophetic vision eventually came to pass, proving that his insights were from God and had a divine purpose. When you receive prophetic insights, you might see things others cannot. You may perceive spiritual realities and future events with a clarity that others find hard to understand. This can create a sense of isolation, as people might not believe or comprehend the significance of your visions. You might even face skepticism or ridicule for sharing what God has shown you. Your prophetic gift also brings a weight of responsibility. You are called to steward these insights wisely, discerning when to speak and when to remain silent. This requires a deep reliance on the Holy Spirit for guidance and wisdom. The burden of carrying and communicating God's messages can be heavy, especially when they are not readily accepted or understood by others. However, these prophetic insights are a crucial part of your divine calling. They enable you to see beyond present circumstances and understand God's broader plan. This can provide hope and direction not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Your willingness to share these visions can bring encouragement, warning, and guidance to others, helping them navigate their own journeys. Moreover, prophetic insights often require you to act in faith. You might be called to make decisions or take steps that seem illogical or risky based on what God has revealed to you. This can further set you apart, as others may not understand your actions or the motivations behind them. Yet, walking in obedience to these divine revelations strengthens your faith and deepens your relationship with God. Embrace your prophetic insights and visions. They are precious gifts that reflect your unique relationship with God. While they might make you feel different or isolated at times, they also equip you to fulfill your divine purpose. Your ability to perceive and communicate God's will is a powerful testimony of His presence in your life and a vital tool for advancing His kingdom. These insights and visions are gifts, but they can also make you feel alone in your journey. Another reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is the intense spiritual warfare they face. When you're chosen by God, you become a target for spiritual battles that others might not experience or even recognize. Spiritual warfare is a reality for those who walk closely with God. As a chosen one, you are advancing God's kingdom, and this makes you a threat to the forces of darkness. The enemy knows your potential and the impact you can have, so he tries to disrupt, discourage, and distract you from fulfilling your divine purpose. Consider the story of Job in the Bible. Job was a righteous man who faced severe spiritual attacks, losing his family, wealth, and health in a short period. His suffering was a direct result of a spiritual battle that took place in the heavenly realms. Despite his intense trials, Job remained faithful to God, and in the end, he was restored and blessed even more than before. Your spiritual battles might not be as extreme as Job's, but they are significant and real. You might face challenges such as unexplained obstacles, persistent temptations, or emotional and mental struggles that seem to come out of nowhere. These battles can make you feel isolated and misunderstood, especially when others don't see the spiritual dimension of what you're going through. Spiritual warfare can manifest in various ways. You might experience a sense of heaviness or oppression, physical fatigue that doesn't have a clear cause, or heightened temptations in areas where you are usually strong. These attacks are designed to wear you down and make you question your calling and purpose. However, it's crucial to remember that spiritual warfare is also a sign of your significance in God's plan. The enemy wouldn't bother with you if you weren't a threat to his schemes. Your battles are a testament to your importance in the spiritual realm and your potential to make a difference for God's kingdom. Equipping yourself for spiritual warfare is essential. This means staying rooted in prayer, immersing yourself in God's Word, and seeking the support of fellow believers. Surrounding yourself with a community that understands and supports your spiritual journey can provide the strength and encouragement you need to withstand these attacks. Moreover, spiritual warfare deepens your dependence on God. As you face these battles, you learn to rely on His strength and guidance rather than your own. This reliance fosters a closer, more intimate relationship with God as you see His faithfulness and power at work in your life. Embrace the reality of spiritual warfare as a part of your journey as a chosen one. While it can be exhausting and isolating, it is also a sign of your unique calling and purpose. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that God equips you with everything you need to overcome these challenges. Your perseverance in the face of spiritual attacks not only strengthens you, but also serves as a powerful testimony to others. Spiritual warfare is a sign of your significance, but it also explains why you might feel like you don't fit in. The 10th reason why chosen ones often don't fit anywhere is the divine favor and protection they receive. When you're chosen by God, His hand is upon your life in extraordinary ways, setting you apart and ensuring your path aligns with His divine purpose. Divine favor is an incredible blessing that manifests in various forms. It might appear as unexpected opportunities, miraculous provisions, or supernatural protection in difficult situations. This favor is not something you earn. It is a gift from God, given because of His love and purpose for your life. Think about the story of Esther. Despite being an orphan and a foreigner, Esther was chosen to become Queen of Persia. Her position gave her the unique opportunity to save her people from destruction. God's favor placed her in the right place at the right time, giving her the courage and wisdom she needed to fulfill her divine purpose. Esther's story is a powerful example of how divine favor can elevate and protect those who are chosen by God. Your life might also be marked by instances of divine favor that set you apart. You may find doors opening for you that remain closed for others, or receive promotions and opportunities that seem out of reach based on human logic. This favor can make others envious or skeptical, leading to feelings of isolation as they struggle to understand the source of your blessings. Divine protection is another hallmark of being a chosen one. God places a hedge of protection around you, guarding you from harm and guiding you through dangerous situations. This protection can be seen in the way you navigate through life's storms, emerging unscathed or even stronger on the other side. People might marvel at how you survive and thrive despite the challenges you face, not realizing that it is God's hand shielding and sustaining you. This divine favor and protection also mean you walk a unique path. Your life is a testament to God's faithfulness and provision, which can make you stand out in ways that attract both admiration and misunderstanding. Those who do not share your faith might attribute your blessings to luck or coincidence, while you know it is the result of divine intervention. Living under God's favor and protection requires a deep sense of gratitude and humility. It is essential to acknowledge that these blessings are not because of your merit, but because of God's grace. This perspective helps you remain humble and focused on using your blessings to serve others and advance God's kingdom. Embrace the divine favor and protection in your life. While it might set you apart and make you feel different, it is also a profound confirmation of God's love and purpose for you. Your experiences of favor and protection are a testimony to God's active presence in your life, providing encouragement and hope to those around you. As we come to the end of today's video, I hope you feel seen and understood. Being a chosen one is a profound journey marked by unique challenges and incredible blessings. While it can sometimes make you feel like you don't fit anywhere, remember that this is a testament to your divine purpose and calling. You are not alone in your experiences. There's a community of believers who share your journey and understand the highs and lows that come with being set apart by God. Embrace your uniqueness and let it be a source of strength and inspiration as you continue to walk the path God has laid out for you. If this message resonated with you, please let us know in the comments below. Share your own experiences and how you have navigated feeling different or out of place. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. We are committed to bringing you more content that uplifts, inspires, and strengthens your faith. Also, feel free to share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from this message. Together, we can create a supportive community where everyone feels valued and understood. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Remember, being a chosen one means you are part of God's magnificent plan. Walk confidently in your calling, knowing that you are deeply loved and divinely protected. Until next time, stay blessed and keep shining your light for the world to see.